Hi, I'm Tony. I just want to show you this new Trimark square. We've upgraded the size of it. It's now 450 long, and these angles up the side here, they're 320. Conventional squares work by pivoting. Some of them have arms, but they still pivot and only give you one mark on one side. We've designed this so it'll give you your plumb, seat and your bird's mouth with just, once you set an angle up, that'll give you three marks. It's made from HE30 aluminium. It's 6mm thick. It's been bead blasted, anodised, and all the grease scales have all been etched in by CNC machining. One of the thumb turns goes into a little recess which stops this arm from moving up and down. When you've got it tightened, the opposite side, you just loosen the thumb turn and you move your arm up and down to your desired angle or pitch. So if we look at a roof that's this little mock-up, we know that everything works off 90 degrees. As we can see here. So whenever you're cutting a rafter, your plumb cut and then your seat cut, whatever them angles are, or whatever the numbers are, they should add to 90. This roof here behind me is a 35-degree roof, so to get to 90, I know I've got a 35-degree plumb cut, my seat cut will be 55. 35 and 55 give you your 90. So to mark a rafter up with this tool, very simple. If we used to move the arm round to the 35-degree mark, like so, so the top of the arm is at the 35-degree mark. Place it on your timber as you mark your 35-degree plumb cut. Next you want your length, so I've obviously measured this, I know it's 915, so I've marked my 915 along the top. And then slide the tool down after to my mark. The mark, I have a plumb which will be the line for my seat cut. Should only take 1/3 out of your timbers, the rafters. So this is 150, so I'll put a 50 mark, and that's going to be the line for my bird's mouth. Now to get that bird's mouth, all I have to do is slide the tool back to this bar here, which is marked seat. Slide that across to the mark, and your bird's mouth is marked for you. I haven't had just anything, set it once. Now I want a plumb cut from the other end of my fascia, carry on sliding the tool down, and that will give me my plumb cut. I could turn the tool round and use the inside of it to mark my bird's mouth just by sliding it backwards and forwards, and I can increase the size to the desired size of the cut. If I wanted to mark opposite, so I wanted plumb cut this end, all I have to do is turn the tool round and it works exactly the same. So I'd have my 35-degree plumb cut, slide the tool down to my 915, draw another plumb cut, slide the tool across, use the bottom part of the tool, which gives you your seat cut, gives you your bird's mouth, and carry on again to mark your other plumb for your fascias. Because this tool's 6mm thick, it's great as a saw guide. Never want to use it as a saw guide. I just have to move this arm back. So I undo this bolt, this thumb turn slightly, undo this one, and just push that back out of the way and make sure it's still on the 35-degree mark. Tighten this other end back up. And now I've got a great guide for my saw. And I can keep my hands well out of the way. I'll show you how easy it is. Don't know if that's picking up. There you go. If I need to do a square cut with this, what I'll do is undo this thumb turn again and slide the arm to the top of the tool, move it back again, tighten it up. Now I can do square cuts. I can work on the top, or I can work on the bottom. Again, I can do my cut and keep my hands well out of the way, so I'm always in full control. So that's how the tool works. Now the other feature of this tool, a lot of people don't like using 300mm squares because it can't go in the pouch. So it's alright, you can just leave it laying around. I've made this so you can fold it. And at the top of this square, it's got this little, it's like a jigsaw puzzle cut out. Basically, all you do is pull it apart, like so. Undo this bottom thumb turn that is into the recess. Slide the arm down. I'll do that bolt back up. And that now gives me a bevel. And this, when you put it on or after, it will near on level itself because of the gravity. So you can put a little pencil mark on here, tighten it up. If you've got to do a load of tails after, so you put your line through, you can then use this to go through, mark them lines. Some people like to mark their lines underneath the rafter. If that's the case, we can now turn it the other way and that'll do the same thing. Once that stops swinging, that'll be plumb. Again, put a little mark on there, tighten it up, and you're good to go. After a day's work, you put your tools away. You don't want to be throwing, you know, this kind of tool in a bag because it will spoil it. So I'll put it back together so I can like transport it safely. It's not going to get damaged. So it's all folded up, and I've got myself one of these little plastic tubes, and I'll put it in there. Now I can throw that in my bag and I know that's not going to get damaged, it's not going to take up a load of room, and tool's not going to get ruined. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. If you want to get one of these squares, they're available now at www.roofingsquare.co.uk. Thanks for watching.